In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to set up a US LLC if you're living in Dubai and running your business through a UAE Free Zone company. This is the exact structure I use to operate as well for my own businesses, and there are several reasons why many founders add a US LLC. I'll show you if it makes sense for your situation, if you should get this, what the benefits of them are, and I'll walk you through exactly how to set it up step by step. Certain platforms still work better with a US company. Stripe approvals, US clients, affiliate networks, and even card authorization rates can be significantly better when payments are processed through a US entity. That's why so many Dubai founders end up with this exact structure, and it's actually the same setup I personally use for my own businesses. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to set up a US LLC that's owned by your UAE Free Zone company step by step. First, let's explain exactly how this structure works. You, as a resident of Dubai, are the owner of your UAE Free Zone company. On top of that, you set up a US LLC, owned by the UAE Free Zone company, which you set up as non-resident of the United States. Because the LLC is owned by a foreign entity, it functions as a pass-through entity for your profits and taxes, which means the money made through your LLC will flow through a UAE company rather than being taxed in the US. This creates a clean separation in the structure. The Free Zone company is the economic owner of all the profits, while the US LLC is used as the operational layer that handles day-to-day activities of the business. And there are two main reasons you want to set this up. First, and this is the big one, payment processing. If you open a Stripe account or other payment providers through your UAE entity and start charging customers in the EU or the US, these banks and credit cards often see transactions with a UAE company as higher risk. This increases the chance of getting failed transactions, payments not coming through, and also higher fees. I actually saw this recently with a client who also runs a UAE Free Zone company and was processing payments through Stripe. His business itself was completely legitimate, but a large part of his customers in Canada and the United States had an insane cancellation and failed payment rate. He couldn't really explain it at first, as the issue wasn't the product or the business model. The main factor was simply that the transactions were processed by a UAE entity, while most of the customers were in North America. When you set up a US LLC, you effectively act as a domestic merchant instead of a foreign merchant. This gets you better fees, way higher approval rates, and better integrations with payment providers, affiliate platforms, and other US-centric business tools. The US credit card networks treat US merchants much more favorably than foreign merchants, especially for digital products, subscriptions, and online services. Second, you get access to US banking and financial infrastructure. I like to look at this as having a kind of plan B in your overall structure. The United States is still one of the most established and credible jurisdictions when it comes to banking and financial services. By having an LLC, you can open accounts with US-based financial platforms and banks, giving you another place where you can receive payments and store funds. It can also make it easier to do business with other companies. When I'm working with my partners or platforms or other businesses, having a US bank account often simplifies payments and makes doing business much easier. From a structural perspective, this adds an extra layer of flexibility. Instead of relying on just one jurisdiction, you now have access to both your UAE banking setup and the US financial system. This structure is especially useful for online B2C businesses that sell directly to customers. If a large part of your customers are in the United States or Europe and you process a lot of payments from those regions, using an LLC can often improve payment processing and platform integration. It can also be very useful if you're working with multiple affiliate platforms or payment sources, where having access to US banking and a US entity makes integrations and payouts much easier. For my business, it's absolutely essential since I'm an affiliate with many different platforms, and many of those platforms only send to a US or EU bank account. So now that you understand how this structure works and who it's for, let's look at how to actually set this up correctly so your US LLC is properly integrated into your system. And the first decision we need to make is in which state to form the LLC in. Now technically, as a non-US resident, you can choose any state you want. However, one option stands out for international founders, and that is Wyoming. Wyoming has very low annual fees, currently around $60 per year. It also offers strong privacy protection, meaning your personal information does not appear on public state records. And most importantly, Wyoming has zero state income tax. Because of that, Wyoming is usually the most balanced option for international business owners. It's also the state I personally use for all my own LLCs, so for this tutorial, we'll be using Wyoming. The next step is choosing a registered agent. A registered agent is essentially your official representative in the state where your LLC is formed. Their role is to receive legal and government mail on behalf of your company. Every US LLC is required to list a physical address in the state of formation, which is why a registered agent is mandatory. For non-US residents, this step is especially important since you typically don't have a physical address or presence in the US yourself. In practice, the registered agent receives official mail for your LLC, helps to keep your personal address private, and ensures your company remains compliant with the state requirements. Now, there are many registered agent services available, and you're free to choose whichever one you prefer. In my case, I personally use Northwest Registered Agent, and I've had a very good experience with them, and their setup also works really well when an LLC is owned by a UAE Free Zone company. They handle everything professionally and their pricing is quite reasonable, especially for international founders. If you want to follow along with the same provider I'm using, you can find a link in the description or go to buyhassle.com/northwest. This will then bring you to this page that says $39 business formation service. So here we click let's get you started. And the first thing we need to do is select the entity type, which is going to be LLC, and the jurisdiction. So we need to choose the state. For this we scroll all the way down and select Wyoming. Then we can click continue and we can see that the total price right now is $104 for the Wyoming processing and $39 for the basic package. Then we need to come with a name for our LLC. Now this needs to be unique, so I'm going with something like Studio Hassle LLC. For the second question, business purpose, we can simply leave this on use generic business purpose. That's totally compliant. Now if you want, you can also add what your business does, but it doesn't really matter. For this question, send a copy of any legal notices to your attorney. I'm going to leave this as no. And then for the addresses on the state record, both the physical address right here and the mailing address needs to be put on our registered agent address of Northwest. Then we can click continue. Then we need to select what type of LLC we want to form, member managed or manager managed. Now, since the company is going to be owned by our Free Zone company in the UAE, we select member managed. And then for the member, we want to toggle the button, this member is a business entity, and fill in the exact name of our business in the UAE. So that would then look like this. But then because this is a business entity in the UAE, we want to change the address here, not to our registered agent address. We want to specify the address right here and add the exact address of our company in the free zone where it is located. So here you want to change this to the United Arab Emirates and simply select the address of your company. Once you've done that, we can click continue once again. And now these are all recommended services. Most of these things are not required, like S-Corp, trademark filing, but what is absolutely required is the tax ID, also called the EIN number. As you can see here, EIN, which stands for Employer Identification Number, which we are going to need to open bank accounts, to communicate with the IRS, and basically any operations with our LLC. So toggle this button, and then we want to select do not have a social security number because we are non-US residents based in Dubai. That is going to be a little more, $200. You can also get this yourself, but I always do it this way as I don't want to have any hassle of trying to get this myself through the IRS. Then next right here, you want to fill in details about yourself to complete the purchase. And then lastly, you want to complete the purchase with a total price of $343 for setting up your LLC owned by your Free Zone company. Once Northwest processes everything, you receive several important documents through their online dashboard. You will receive your articles of organization, which is the official proof that your LLC is legally formed, your registered agent address, which is your official address in Wyoming from Northwest, your company dashboard inside Northwest to manage your company info, the filings and documents. Then of course the EIN number, this is your business tax ID used for all your LLC operations. And then your LLC branding, so the name you will operate under, so this will be your business identity. Make sure to save all these documents. You need them for banking and any future business operations as well. The most important ones are your articles of organization and your EIN confirmation letter. Once you then have all your business information, you can start opening a US business bank account. And luckily, there are a few banks from where you can open a US bank account remotely as a foreigner. My 3 recommended banks for this is Mercury, Relay or Airwallex. I have all 3 of these banks and they're all really good. These are designed specifically for online businesses and startups, and they're very friendly to non-US residents. These banks are widely recognized and connect easily with platforms like Amazon, Shopify and Stripe, and allow you to receive, store and manage your money in USD. For all these banks, I will leave links down below as well. Now that you have your LLC fully formed, your business documents ready, and the US business bank account opened, you can start setting up the rest of your infrastructure. This means creating accounts with payment providers like Stripe, setting up PayPal business accounts, connecting to US affiliate networks, and integrating with other platforms you may use in your business. At this point, you can essentially operate through the LLC as a separate legal entity. If you want step-by-step tutorials on how to set up these accounts, I've already made dedicated videos covering those processes and I'll link them down below. Now let's talk about one of the most important parts of this structure, tax obligations and compliance, both from the US side and the UAE side. One of the most common questions I get is, if you open a company in the US, do you now have to pay American corporate tax on the money made through that company? In most cases with this structure, the answer is no. The reason is that when you open a single member US LLC as a foreigner, and in this case the LLC is owned by your UAE Free Zone company, the LLC is treated as a disregarded or pass-through entity for US tax purposes. This means the LLC itself is not taxed at the federal or state level and the profits flow directly to the owner, which in this structure is your UAE Free Zone company. In practice, this means the income generated through the LLC flows to the UAE entity, and from there it's handled under the tax rules that apply to your UAE company, like you are already used to. Now this only applies if you're not running physical operations inside the United States. For example, if you set up a US LLC and start investing in US real estate, place vending machines in the US, open a local office or hire employees working in the States, you can create what is called Nexus. Nexus basically means your business has a real operational presence in the US, and in those situations the company becomes subject to US tax. However, for most international online businesses, this isn't the case. In many setups, including my own, the US LLC mainly functions as an operational layer for things like receiving payments, holding funds, and running online business activities. And selling products or services to customers in the US, whether they are physical products or digital products, does not create Nexus. In those cases, the LLC is not taxed at the US corporate level, and the profits continue to flow to the foreign owner. In this structure again, the UAE Free Zone company. Now there are a couple more important things to note with this structure. First, certain types of income from the United States can still be subject to withholding tax. A common example is YouTube AdSense or certain US affiliate payments. Revenue generated from US viewers is subject to 30% US withholding tax. If you are based in the UAE, the full 30% generally applies because the UAE currently does not have a tax treaty with the United States. Many people assume that setting up a US LLC solves this issue, but that is not how the withholding rules work. The withholding tax is based on who the beneficial owner of the income is and where that owner is tax resident, not simply where the company is registered. So forming a US LLC does not remove that withholding tax. Another point to be aware of is management and control. Since the LLC in this structure is owned by your UAE Free Zone company, it's generally best to treat the UAE entity as the main company in the structure. In practice, that often means periodically distributing profits from the LLC to the UAE company, so the flow of income clearly reflects the ownership structure. As you probably know, the UAE introduced a 9% corporate tax rate for businesses above a certain profit threshold. If you live in the UAE and you're a tax resident there, the profits flowing from the US LLC to your UAE Free Zone company are still considered part of that UAE business. So setting up a US LLC does not allow you to bypass the UAE corporate tax rules. In many cases, you will still need to register for corporate tax in the UAE and report the income through your Free Zone company. Now let's go over the US filing requirements. Even though you're not paying any tax in the US, you still have to submit annual filings to remain compliant. At the federal level, foreign-owned single-member LLCs must file Form 5472 together with Pro Forma 1120. These are informational returns that report transactions between the LLC and its foreign owner. The standard deadline for these filings is April 15th each year, and if you miss the filing, the penalty can be $25,000 or more, so it's important to stay on top of this requirement. You can file these forms yourself, or you can hire a CPA or specialized service to handle them. Many registered agent companies also offer tax filing services, which can be helpful if you want to avoid making mistakes. At the state level, you also need to file an annual report each year. This simply confirms that your company information and registered agent details are still correct. In Wyoming, this filing costs $60 per year. If you're using Northwest registered agent, they typically handle this for you as part of the service so you don't miss the deadline. You will also need to renew your registered agent each year, which costs around $125 annually with Northwest. Finally, there's one more filing called the Beneficial Ownership Information Report. This report confirms who the actual beneficial owner of the company is and is part of the new US anti-money laundering regulations. Most formation or registered agent services, including Northwest, can help handle this filing as well. So to recap, you now have a UAE Free Zone company that owns a US LLC. The UAE company gives you tax residency and low taxes, while the US LLC gives you smooth payment processing and access to US business infrastructure. It's the best of both worlds for international business owners. The setup itself is actually very affordable. The initial formation costs around $343 and the ongoing cost is around $180 per year. Considering the access you get to US banking infrastructure, better payment processing, and smoother integrations with global platforms, this is an extremely small investment. I recommend setting this up yourself as it's really easy. Personally, I use Northwest Registered Agent, and if you want to follow the same process I showed in the video, you can find the link in the description below. With that being said, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.